Dearest Jocko, a question for you and the podcast. Our fire department promotion process has role-playing scenarios. In those role-playing scenarios, I lose points because I'm not outwardly passionate, quote-unquote, enough. I would have to fake it to succeed, and I'm not a fake person. Is this worth it? To fake it when seeking promotion? It's not like I'm going to fake it once I attain the promotion.
Okay. This is a very cool question. I like this question a lot. And actually, on this guy sent me this question on Facebook, I responded very quickly and simply. My response was, play the game.
Yeah. So fake it.
Play the game.
Yeah.
And you know what he wrote back? Got it.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Yeah.
Because what everybody, I think, thinks I'm going to say is like, no, you include yourself. No, you don't play the game. You're not going to get up there and act all passionate about stuff. You're hardcore. No.
Yeah.
Play the game. Now, because what you're doing when you play the game, you want to do a good job, and you're doing your job. And doing your job, doing any job, requires some level of faking it.
Yeah.
Now, does this mean that you're a fake person? No. It means that you're trying to do a good job. Think if every time that your boss came in with a dumb idea and your reaction was to say, that's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Is that going to get you anywhere? Or every time a customer had an idiotic complaint about something, you were like, hey, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Or every time your wife said, is this chicken dry? And you said it's drier than a piece of cardboard in the Sahara Desert. Would you benefit from that? How would that work out? The answer is he would not work out well in any of those cases. You have to play the game.
Yeah.
You have to play the game. And I know that that's hard. And I'll tell you what I did to get myself over playing the game. I turned it into a game in my head. I was like, I'm going to build a relationship with this boss that I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to build the best relationship. That's my game. I'm going to become this guy's bro, right? When I was at officer candidate school, you got to do the most ridiculous rules. They have these rules that you've got to follow that were really annoying. And you know what I did? I executed the rules harder and more stringently than anybody thought was even remotely necessary, and had fun with it. I played that game. If I've got a peer that maybe I'm competing with or there's some tension, I'm going to support them. I'm going to play the game. That's what I'm saying. You got to play the game. Now, does this make me a bad person or a fake person? No. Why? Because you're doing this. The reason you're playing the game, the reason you're acting this way is for benevolent reasons. Right? This guy at the fire department, he's not trying to get promoted so that he can usurp the powers and take over. No. He's trying to get into a position where he can better lead and serve and step up and raise young leaders underneath him. That's what you're trying to do. You're not trying to sneak into a position you don't deserve, and you're not trying to build relationships so you can take advantage of people for your own benefit. That would be a fake person.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You're trying to move, but if you're trying to move up in rank so you can do better and you can take care of the troops and you can increase readiness, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't play the game at some level, you're not going to get promoted. And guess what? Then people that played the game that might be less qualified to do that job, they're going to get the job because you wouldn't play the game. You're too stubborn. Your ego is too big. So you got to put that aside. And I'll tell you something else. Learn from what you're being told. If you're showing no passion, if you're showing like zero emotion, that's bad. People will not connect with you. And if they don't connect with you, they don't follow you. If they don't connect with you, you're not building relationships with people. If you don't have relationships with people, you don't have a good team. So show a little bit of passion. Sometimes you got to fake it. That's fine. You're just a really unpassionate person. Cool. Show a little bit of passion. Fake it a little bit. Learn it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's actually going to be beneficial.
Yeah.
I would love for you to fake it for a little while until you start caring.
Yeah.
What are you not passionate about? Are you not passionate about the job? Are you not passionate about, you're a firefighter, about saving people's lives? Are you not passionate about having a squared away department? Of course you're passionate about that stuff. Otherwise you wouldn't be sending me a message saying, hey, how do I get advanced? How do I do better?
Yeah.
You are passionate about it. And that's fine. It's good. I say it all the time, if you don't have any emotions, you're a robot, and people don't follow robots.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to show a little bit of that emotion and passion to connect with people, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't be scared, homie.
Yeah, don't be scared, homie. Yeah, because that's really the thing, right, is showing it. Of course, you're passionate about it, but showing it. Because different people, Brian, I dig it. I don't want to always be, like, showing how fired up I am all the time or whatever, in whatever scenario, whatever. But you're right, that does help.
Yeah.
Like when you tell someone's excited about it.
And there's a dichotomy here.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that will show too much emotions.
Yeah.
And there's some people that will not show enough.
Right.
So you want to be somewhere balanced in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I dig it too because it does feel like faking it. Because like in football, the tradition is like to be fired up on the sidelines and let's go, let's go, like that kind of stuff. But bro, sometimes you don't have the energy for that, or sometimes you're kind of just nervous and you want to focus on what you got to do or whatever, But it's kind of part of the game, and it does help the people around you too. Like it's like, okay, he's fired up. Okay, maybe I'm not fired up now, but he's going to get me fired up, and it kind of like helps the team.
Yeah.
But so yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel that comfortable to express outwardly, how passionate, but it helps. Plus it's faking it. That's like a framing thing too. How like you frame it like you're faking it versus how you said you're playing the game.
Right. You're playing the game because you want to do a better job.
Yeah.
You want to get promoted. You want to get promoted for the right reasons.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. That's good. I think. If you can kind of bend and stretch yourself in an uncomfortable way for the benefit,
I think that term of faking it, no one wants to be a fake person, right?
Yes.
Which is why you're correct in that the way that's framed is I'm being a fake person.
Yeah.
And no one wants to be a fake person.
Yeah.
At the same time, you have to grow.
Yeah.
And you have to adjust. And if you're going to be in a leadership position, you're going to do things that you wouldn't. Man, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was in the military, I worked with people that I've said this before. I worked with people both below me in the chain of command and up above me in the chain of command that I despised. They never knew it. They don't know who they are right now.
Dang.
All right. But,
I'll remember that.
Does that make me a fake person? No. It makes me a professional. It makes me a professional at doing my job. Because I wasn't going to let some little personal emotion of mine or that guy's does this and I don't like that, so I'm not going to like him. And now we have an adversarial relationship and now I got a problem.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
Play the game.
So where's the line? What is a fake person genuinely?
Well, you asked me what the line is. The line is if you go against what your principles are.
Yeah.
So if you've got fundamental principles that they say, oh, if you want this job, what we need you to do is fill out a report about Billy saying that he did something wrong that he didn't do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you go, no, I'm not going to do that. That's bad, right?
Yeah.
That's now you're not just playing the game. Now you're going against your principles of being an honest person about what's happening.
Yeah, that's really what it is, right? Like the honesty. When you're a fake person. So, like, if someone's like, oh, I'm faking it, or I'm being a fake person, how you say it? A fake person. Like, turning on some passion, some manufactured passion for the sake of the team and stuff like that, that doesn't feel like you're a fake person. A fake person is kind of like, you'll sit like, I don't know, for example, someone's in the room and you're like, hey, you're great. That shirt looks great and you're doing a great job. They leave and be like, that guy sucks so bad.
I'll tell you the difference. The reason that you would consider someone and be angry that someone's a fake person is when they are doing it because they're doing it for personal benefit.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying, like, if you were my boss and I come in and I say, hey, Echo, I really like your new haircut. It looks great. I don't really think that. Your haircut looks dumb, but I'm going to say that anyways. And everyone knows that all I want to do is get that next promotion.
Yeah.
That's being fake.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's being fake. But if I'm saying, because what am I really doing? What I'm doing is I'm making an adaptation. I'm growing. I'm doing something that I'm uncomfortable with because I know it's going to make me a better leader. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I should be doing, is trying to become a better leader.
Yeah.
Now, again, if in this whatever organization, what you have to do is do something that you don't agree with, and it's the wrong thing to do, and you do it anyways, well then that's almost a totally different thing. There's that. Then there's, hey, I'm going to kiss ass so that I get promoted. It's all about me. Mm-hmm. And that's probably what we think of the definition of a fake person.
Yeah.